Hola, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Lisa. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope all is well with everyone this morning. I hope all is well with you today. I am on my way to work. I'm on my way to work. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. And it's a blessing to see another day that God has made. Any day above ground is a good day. Any day above ground is a good day. Remember, you are the one that can make the best of your day. Only you can do that. Only you can make the best of a day that God has blessed you with. Always think about the positive thing. Always think about the positive things. Always think about the positive things. Not so much of the negative. Positive. You have to learn to think positive. Negativity gets you nowhere fast. Negativity gets you nowhere fast, guys. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It gets you nowhere fast. Positive is the way to go. In my book. Positive is the way to go. In my book. That's how I look at life, as being positive. Negative, I can't do it. I can't do it. Being around people that are negative all the time, they never have anything good to say. It's always something bad. They never have anything good to say. It's always bad. Nothing positive. Always negative all the time. And me and my sis Janine was talking about this the day before yesterday, how we have to stay away from negative people, ones that's always complaining, no matter what. They gonna make something negative out of whatever situation, whatever it is. They gonna make it negative. The ketchup is too light. The ketchup is too light. The bread is too soft. There's always something. They're gonna make it, make it negative every time you turn around. It would not be them if they're not negative. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have like no positive in them. And you don't need to be around people like that. You do not need to be around people like that at all. It's always complaining and always got something negative to say, no matter what. Nothing positive at all. So me, I refuse to have those type of people around me or in my circle. They mean you no good whatsoever. They mean you no good at all. No good. When I mean no good, no good. So positive is the way. Positive is the way. I also wanted to bring to your attention that I have really been thinking about creating another channel, a new channel, which will only pertain to gardening. Me on my garden journey, my gardening journey. Only gardening, that's it. And the reason why I'm deciding to create another channel just only pertaining to gardening, because the channel that I have now, I know a lot of people do not like gardening. They could care less about gardening or any of that stuff. Um, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to, don't want to have to, watch gardening. You don't have to like it only because, I'm putting up content for it. But I do appreciate those that do not like gardening or can care less about gardening. Is there to still support me when I put up any content pertaining to gardening. I've been putting up, videos here and there pertaining to gardening and stuff like that. But I've been wanting to put more. And I don't want to put more than, my other content that I've been putting up. So I was like, it's not fair to those that honestly do not can care less. Like if they don't care anything about the gardening, they can care less. They don't like gardening or whatever, so they're not gonna watch the video. So with that being said, I'm gonna, I'm thinking about creating that gardening channel just for those that have their own gardening going on. They have their own garden. They enjoy gardening, or they're new at gardening, or for those that may, I'm hoping and praying that I can, you know, um, I can motivate someone to start their own garden, to create their own garden. I'm hoping that once I do create this channel, that I get it. Even if I can just get one person out the whole thing to start their own garden and start growing their own food, that would really touch my heart and really mean a lot to me, because I feel like, and I've told you guys multiple times, that I am so happy that I decided to start growing my own food. I really am. I am learning so much when it comes to gardening. There's so much that I still have to learn. There's mistakes that I have done, and it's all with trial and error, especially when you're doing something totally new. So you're expected to make mistakes, you know what I'm saying, along the way, So I think that, like I said, it's one of the best decisions I have made um, last year, you know, to decide to grow my own food. With the stuff that's going on nowadays, yeah, growing my own food and knowing that I grow my own food, that I'm growing my own food, I know what is in my food. Yeah, that's one of the best decisions I have made last year, and I'm forever grateful for that. So I'm hoping more people will jump on board to try to start growing their own food. Even if you don't have to have a homestead, you don't have to have these acres and acres of land and all this other stuff to start growing your own food. You can grow your food in your home. You can grow your food like in a small little area on the side of your house. If you don't have that much space, you know what I'm saying? You can grow your food on a lanai. You can grow your food in your garage. You can grow your food um, on a balcony. There's so many ways that you can grow your food. You know, um, and you can just start off with one thing or two things at a time or whatever. and get that, the hang of it. No, I didn't know anything about gardening at all. I had no idea. And I still don't know a lot about gardening. But you got YouTube University where you can go and watch, thank God for that, watch different videos where people show you how to start it. You understand what I'm saying? How to just drop the seed and water it like you're supposed to and stuff like that. There's so many videos, thank God for that, because I had no clue. I had no idea that all veggies and fruits and stuff that you had to wait a certain time of the year to grow them, because otherwise they would not thrive. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. I just thought you just buy the seeds, drop the seeds, water them, fertilize them a little bit, and then they grow. No, it doesn't work that way. And I learned that the hard way because I dropped cabbage and I dropped, what was it? Collard greens a little too late last year, and I had to pull them up early. You know, I had to pull them up real quick because they wasn't gonna survive out there in this hot sun here in Florida. So I dropped the seeds too late for those. Those are cool crops, the cabbage and the collard greens. I dropped those seeds too late in the year. I think I dropped them like in November. That's when I dropped the seeds. And no. I would have done that sooner. But again, that's trial and error. You understand what I'm saying? That is trial and error. So I know this year I have to drop them a way lot sooner than November, okay? So I can have a nice harvest of collard greens because I love collard greens. And I love cabbage too. But again, that's something that I did not know. I didn't know that with certain veggies and stuff like that, you can't put, you know, all the veggies all together because some of them, they're not companion plants. They don't get along when it comes down to trying to grow. I didn't know that either. So I'm still learning. I bought a book about what's good companion, what are some good companion plants and veggies and stuff like that. So there's so much that I gotta learn, so much that I have learned, but I just decided I'm thinking about just creating a channel just for gardening. So those that do, like I said, they have their own garden and they love to garden and they're thinking about it or whatever the case may be, that they can just watch just me and my garden journey. Me on my garden journey. So they don't have to go through all these different other videos to get to the couple of videos that I put up on the other channel when it pertains to gardening. Or I don't want them, they don't want to watch me washing dishes or my haul and stuff like that because they don't have a channel just, for that. Their channel is for gardening. So I want people to watch what they want to watch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want it pertaining to gardening because they have their own garden. So they'll watch my videos. So it would be like a community for gardeners and stuff like that or whatever. And then the same for, the ones that watch my content because they like going, someone going grocery shopping. They like the hauls. They like to clean with me and stuff like that or whatever. That I just stick with just that type of content. So they'll watch that and don't have to go through all my videos to try to find those type of video because I got the gardening content mixed up with it. So that's why I decided to just create another channel just for the gardening. So stay tuned. I will let you guys know. I'm thinking of a name and stuff like that for the new gardening channel that I will create. But I want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank all my new subscribers and all the older subscribers. I want to thank you guys so very much for just supporting me. Even the ones that don't even like gardening. You know, I want to thank you guys just for being my support and supporting me with those videos that I put up that you don't even like that. But this is why I, have decided to just create this new channel for gardening. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because it will have its own channel, okay? But I just wanted to share that with you guys, okay? I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Make the best of it. Know that God loves you guys so very much. Love on one another, okay? And hey, don't let anybody steal your joy. Remember to smile. You have so much to be blessed and thankful for, okay? All right, I gotta go, but I'll be back. I'll talk to you later. Later.